Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's your boy Big Boy FX. Very happy to have you guys today, and I'm gonna show you guys how to use this simple indicator setting. It's very simple. It's just the ADX and the MACD, the average directional movement index, and the MACD. Those are the only settings we are going to be using. But I want to show you guys a quick stuff using price action. I want to show you guys. I'm going to show you how to use this. Yes, I'm going to show you how to use it. But right now, I want to show you guys something very important. If you've heard of price action, some people ask what's the strategy you use in trading. The strategy which I actually really do enjoy using to trade is price action. Okay, it's price action. So now I'm going to go to the higher time frame. Okay, now we see that we have the daily, but before then, I'm going to take you to my free Telegram channel. I want to show you something on the Telegram channel, both free and VIP. So here is the free Telegram channel, and yesterday I talked about. Okay, this is okay, that's a testimony from one of the students where he said that he has learned something new. So trading is not that hard. Okay, it's not that hard. You can do it yourself. Okay, so here is how I do my things on my VIP and on my free. If you join my channel, you are going to learn if you listen very well. Okay, if you listen very well. So I always talk about patience. So this is price action that is working because all my trades comes from price action. My analysis I use price action. So this was the VIX 50 one of those days. So I told them that we should wait for it to pan out because I wanted the market to keep dropping. I wanted it to keep dropping because this market actually is for a buy. Is an uptrend, so we look for buying entries. You see that white line above there happens to be a support. It happens to be a support, and it's a zone. So you see that all the when market got to that level, it got back to the red point, got back to the white level till it broke. When it broke, it retested and bought. So it was, we still wait for it to respect. We still expect it to respect the trend line, like being on an uptrend. So after that, we were able to find an entry of which we got into this market, and you see that we were in profit. That's the 30-minute time frame. It was buying, but it's not really a volatile market, so we moved on and we were able to make profit. So here was another one. This was another trade. I think this was 25 or thereabout, I guess. So you see that once market, there was a level that there was a resistance around that level, around that region there, which was broken. And I told them that it has broken the resistance level, but be careful that there might be a retest. I told them to be careful that there might be a retest because market actually has to pull down. The market has been buying for a while, so it managed to break that that resistance. So I expect it to pull back a bit because it might actually pull back, wants to retest, but ends up going below the retest level, okay, and just keep selling. So I told them to take some profits and leave, and here the retest came exactly as predicted. So this using price action to trade is very good. Okay, it's very good. Like this morning, we went into the VIX 100. Was it this morning or yesterday? We went into the VIX 100. Okay, this morning I told them that market is at support. Of course, this trade is a trade I've been following. I told them the market is at support, and if you look very well, the market has been steady, finding it difficult to break that support level, even if it gave us a fake breakout that continued buying. So you have to always play with your time frames. You might not actually see a retest on the time frame, like you might not even see a pullback, because there are things you have to look for. Like now that this market is on a support, you have to look, play with your time frames, going from the 5 to 10 to 15 to, I mean, okay, if you're using your laptop or trading view, you could actually use the 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and so on. So you have to look for a bullish candlestick that are showing you a sign of buy, okay? That is going to show you. These are things that you learn if you join the mentorship class. I'm going to show you how. I'm going to tell you how to look for that. So once we saw that this was at the support region, I told them, okay, I told my VIPs, of course, the VIPs always have an age. Okay, I give them special treatment, of course. They are the VIPs. So I actually told them that market was at a support, okay, and that they should check the 15 minutes and buy. Okay, check the 15 minutes and buy. Small accounts should trade with caution, being that you use a reasonable lot size. The least lot size for VIX 100 is 0.2. So if I'm using 0.2, and if I'm using 0.2, it's going to give me profit. It's very volatile. Okay, so now the market started buying, gave us profits, and you see that I had to go to the 5 minutes to see this pullback and that retest. I had to go to 5 minutes to see the pullback and the retest. You see that it came to that our support, went back up, like said like it was going to buy, came back down and retested that zone before I got into the trade. So there are things you have to learn. And also I told them that because as time went on, you have to be looking at the chart. We could, so I can confirm if this is a trade you have to hold or you have to leave. So I was able to confirm that there was a double bottom on the 30 minutes. Of course, I had to let them know that there was a double bottom on the 30 minutes and that our support held again. But if you check on the 15 minutes, you might not really see that double bottom. You won't even see it because you'll be seeing something different. That's why playing with your time frame is very important. Playing with your time frame is very important. Don't worry, I'm going to take you guys back to the chart and I'm going to show you how to use that indicator to catch buy. But you can't always depend fully on indicator. No, not at all. You can't. So this is the market when they were fast asleep. I think 3:31. I was still awake looking at this market. Market went back up to profits, came down again and started buying again. And guys, by the time I slept around that period and by the time I woke up by 6, you see that the time here is 6:20, while this one was 3:27. So let's say 3 hours later, this is what we got. Massive profit. So guys, you see that the VIP is booming and we are making profits. So if you want to join, check the description of this video. You're going to find the link to our VIP. You're going to find the link to my WhatsApp number in case you want account management, you want mentorship, or you want to join the VIP Signal channel. Hit me up and I'm going to be there for you. So yeah, I know you're eager to know how to use this to make to use this indicator on Crash 500, but I'm still going to show you that it also works on Crash 500. Now you've seen that we are on the daily time frame. What can you see here? You can't see any structure under that under the where the market is at the moment. Even if you retrace, you can't find market at that level. So that's the lowest level market has gone as far as this market is concerned, but that's only on the daily time frame. Now using price action, I said earlier, always play with your time frames. Now we go to the 4 hours. What can we see on the 4 hours? Still the same thing. Market hasn't gotten to that level. There's no structure. Now we go to let's go to 1 hour. Now you've seen that we have seen that there was a pullback somehow on the 1 hour. Market went back, like give us a bullish candle, not a pullback. We are looking for a structure because we want to find a zone. So we can't find that. We go to the 30 minutes. You've seen that it has started demarcating. We are trying to find a structure, excuse me, where we can fix up our support. Of course, we have a resistance here, but we need a support. So still not finding that. We go to the 15 minutes. Now you've seen that we have some way that we can support our market with. So now what do? We take this, create an horizontal line, and first we got that. Okay, we have that. So now we have a support. What are we waiting for? we are waiting to see what's going to happen in this market. This market is a downtrend. Don't get it twisted. It's a downtrend. That's the first time that market has gotten to that region, and that's the first support at that region. That's the first support so far, and the strongest one at that region. So we're going to wait to see if it's going to actually hold for real. Like, we got that on the, I think, on the 15 minutes, or was it on the 5? Okay, we got that on the 15 minutes. So now we want to be sure if that is going to turn into a strong position, okay? Because on the 1 hour, you've seen that it's not really showing us anything positive. It's not showing us anything. But if we just have to see if that zone is going to hold, okay? So now, if it's left for me, this is going to be a trade I'm going to avoid at the moment, because I don't know what the market wants to do, if it just wants to pull back a bit and start selling again. So what am I going to do is just for me to wait for it to break this support. I'm going to wait for it to break the support and retest before I can think about doing anything. So that's how this thing works, okay? That's how price action works. You're going to love it. It will not let you rush into the market. It will not let you lose much. It will not let you lose. You are going to be profitable using price action. So you just have to hit me up, and I'm going to mentor you. It's not quite expensive. Just join the mentorship class and you're going to enjoy it. Okay? You've seen how I'm treating my free channel people. You've seen how I'm treating the VIP. I don't really hide things from anyone. I just try to make it easier for you to understand. Okay. So now let's get back to business. I know you are here to get the settings. So now I'm going to just show you. I'm using ADM, average directional movement index, and here is the settings. You can just screenshot this. Okay, the levels. When you're done, you click on done, go back, add the MACD. There are levels too. When you're done, you click on done and you go back to the chart. Now, how does this work? Let's go to the 1 minute time frame. Now, you've seen that we have the level, this level 5 here, which is from the ADX. You see that, and this signal line is from the MACD. So now, when this signal line gets to this level 5, okay, we expect the market to buy. But please don't depend fully on indicator. I'm begging you, please don't depend fully on indicator, because now what you're saying here is just what's happening in few minutes. But now, looking at this on a higher time frame, even if it's the 15 minutes, using price action will tell you this is a downtrend, and you have to be very careful. You have to wait for it to meet certain criterias before you go in for this market, because this is the first support it has formed. Price action is actually going to show you a lot. Okay, it's actually going to show you a lot. But well, no problem. Let's continue with the indicator settings. So this is what you're going to wait for. If you want to use this indicator settings on crash, okay, it's just to scalp, make profit. Like, you have to, even if you're using this indicator settings, you have to know the direction of the market. Knowing it's a downtrend, you look out to catch spikes. But if you want to scalp, make profit scalping, like trading against spikes, it's just for you to wait for the market for this for the line, the signal line from the MACD to get to the level 5 or below to get to this region. Then you're going for a buy, and you are just supposed to get in there and scalp, catching few candlesticks and leave. You know it's an uptrend, so sorry, it's a downtrend, so you cannot expect market not to keep spiking. Okay, and when the spike comes, it might take time before it even buys up to your entry again. So that's being the case, that's how you scalp. If you're using the crash 500, that's how you scalp. If you're trading this crash 500, if you want to buy, sorry. So if you want to sell this market now, it's not even hard. It's just for you to wait for the market to get to the level 95. When it gets to level 95 or above, you're now going for a sell. You're now going for a sell. And you should also know that on the crash and boom, a sell doesn't really matter, except you are trading against spikes. That's when, sorry, except you are trading like you're catching spikes. That's the only time that your SL matters, because the ticks goes one after the other, one after the other, without till it gets to your SL. Then it's gonna go just hit it. But if you're trading against spikes and your SL is somewhere within where the spike range is, it's not going to respect your SL. It's going to break your SL, and it is where the spike stops. That's where your loss stops. So you have to be very careful when trading against spikes. Okay, you have to be very careful when trading against spikes. So as I was saying earlier, once market gets to 11.95, that's when you're going for a sell and you can catch spikes. Of course, that's definitely going to happen here, because market will now get to this level here. Once you get to this level, you are expected to catch spike here. But also checking on the 15 minutes, you know that this is still an uptrend. Sorry, this market has now is buying. It has gotten to its support. So now you just have to wait. What to wait for it? That, see guys, I'm just going to tell you this. Price action is best. So now what am I saying? Why am I saying this is that you'll be able to see a pullback. If it's going to come retest this region, then you know that it's going to buy, or it's going to break here, retest here, and you know it's going to sell. So that's simple as that. So that's the settings of this indicator if you want to use it to catch spike or to scalp. You can use it effectively, but note where the direction of the market is. If it's a boom and it's a downtrend, you know what to do. If it's a crash and it's an uptrend, you know what to do. Okay, so guys, make sure you know the direction of the market first before you do anything about it. So if this video has been helpful to you, if you've learned something, hit me up on WhatsApp. I'm there to show you more. Check our Instagram, check our YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Okay, you're gonna love every bit of it. Join us on the free Telegram channel as well. Check the description of this video. You're gonna find the link to my WhatsApp and the link to the free Telegram channel. Alright guys, so we're talking about price action. So this is that trade that we talked about. You've seen that now this is a support indeed. So this at this level is where we went into this trade. Okay, it's where we are going to take our TP. So at this moment here, I expect market to drop or break this level. Okay, to drop. I expect market to drop or break this level, retest and buy to this resistance again. Okay, so that's what we are looking out for. Okay, that's what we are looking out for. Price action. Remember what I said? Price action. Now let me show you something. Had it been, there's a spike now, but that's not a big spike. The spike just happened now. Excuse me. So now let me show you something. Had it been you on the 1 minute time frame, you are waiting to, at this moment you are waiting to maybe catch a spike because it has been buying. You've seen that the spikes coming are not actually good spikes. They're not spikes that are giving us profit. So that's why I said using indicators is just when you're sure of where the market is going to. Right now, it's only when you look at the higher time frame that you're going to know, okay, fine, this market is actually different right now. But now, people will say go to the 1 hour time frame to know if it's an uptrend. You can't find an uptrend here at this moment because this is going to show you a downtrend kind of, if you're looking at it that way. But now, if you're looking at it using price action, you see that you will be able to take precautions before getting into this trade. You're able to take precautions before getting into this trade. Okay, at this level, I myself can't get into this market saying that I want to buy or I want to do anything. I have to wait for confirmations. There are times that you're going to be looking at the market and it's just going to buy right in front of you, but you can't blame yourself because you are trying to be very cautious of what you're doing. Okay, you're trying to be cautious of what you're doing. You don't just want to jump into it. So guys, trading is very interesting, especially when you follow the rules. And even if it plays out the way it plays out, why am I happy? I'm happy that I'm able to find the support. So I have what to look forward to. Okay, I have what to look forward to. So guys, this is how price action works. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Alright guys, so following up on what I said earlier, that I expected market to start rejecting from this level here, or to break a retest and buy to this level. So you've seen that now market is rejecting as I said. So that means this zone stands. Okay, I'd say that this particular area, it doesn't have to be this exact position before market can reverse, but I told you that we have gotten to that area where market has to reverse from. Okay, and that's what is happening. We are getting spikes at this moment. So you see that this is clear magic, works 100%. So don't miss out on this, don't miss out on it. I hope you loved and you enjoyed this video. Click the subscribe button now. Thanks.